And welcome back to On the Branch Gaming.
Hi, guys and girls.
Where we are once more buckling down with some good old-fashioned eternal darkness and monsters and whatever have you.
I'm gonna murder some bitches.
Yeah. So, fortunately, since last time we recorded, it's been considerably closer in detail time. Not in the upwards of several months like we, have been. So,
okay, I remember what we were doing now.
So yeah, I even briefly remember what we're doing. We're gonna go kill testicles or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
I forget if it's this one.
I have no idea what you're doing, but I'm just gonna assume that's correct.
There's a bridge here.
Oh. Oh yeah, there is kind of a big open spot. Oh, look at that. Fancy. Anyway, so how you folks doing? You doing good?
You doing sexy?
That's...
Are you bringing sex?
Jamie, that's for On the Branch After Dark.
Oh, I can't have any of that now?
No, you can't have any of that now. Remember, no free samples unless they're subs.
And then I'll be their dom.
Not that kind of... Oh my god. Well then, we're off to a fantastic start and not going to be showing this to children. Thank you, Jamie, for making this a family-friendly show.
Mommy? What's a dom?
Okay, we're not going to have that discussion. Anyway, I guess following right into the train of odd sexual discussions, though, I can tell everybody about my night I had not that long ago.
Please do.
But, before we jump right into just the obvious sexual lead-in metaphors, I gotta tease everybody, with a little something else leading up. So, on the ongoing saga of me working at place and things, my day, as of before recording this, was my Friday at work. And I had the unfortunate deliverance of having to deal with just a lot of shit. We're just talking loads and loads and loads of good, fun crap to deal with in the park. So I did. As best I could, a single person being on my own and all that. Regardless, that's not the point I'm trying to make here. So, on top of just having loads of crap to deal with, being the location of where my work is, it's kind of, in the middle of basically nowhere. We're talking edge of Vegas.
Bumfuck Egypt.
Essentially. I can see mountains and just open desert from the back fence of where I work. Let's just say that. So, with all that in mind, ever so much lately, there's been a rising, I guess we can simply say sightings of coyotes.
Coyotes.
And oddly enough, that's not even in the front, it's not in the back lot where the actual desert is. I'm finding them in the front lot, where the parking lot is.
Yeah.
Like, on the side that faces, the rest of the city and civilization and all that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, coyotes are dangerous, but they're also really cute.
They are very, cuddly looking. Which,
especially the voopy little tails.
Well, I'll get to that, don't worry. My first occurrence was with a rather large fellow who came up to about just above my knee or so.
Oh?
Right outside the front gate. Which I happened to be on patrol when we came across one another, and it kind of scared the shit out of both of us.
I can just imagine this coyote jumping.
Oh, literally, it was a stopped moment. We both, kind of stopped and looked at one another, wide-eyed, kind of sizing one another up,
Yo.
Hi. And it darts off. And I'm just standing there well then. Goodbye, doggo.
Doge. Desert Doge.
No, not Desert Doge.
Why not Desert Doge?
Because it's not, oh my god, so much wow.
Aww.
It's more refined than that.
But it was more, oh my god.
It's like Moon, I guess.
It's like what?
It's like Moon.
Moon, okay.
Yeah, not Doge, Moon.
Desert Moon?
Yes, Desert Moon, because they have the moon. Come on, stick a moon with it, Jamie.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah. Anyway.
What do I know? I'm a dodo.
Yes, woof woof. I'm not a dog, I'm a bird. The bird says woof, or something, I don't know, whatever I am. I'm in a conflict of interest. So anyway, the last night, regarding the story,
Yep.
there was another sighting outside the fence in the front, front parking lot. And this time, as I'm looking at it, it's definitely a coyote. Again, it's not a stray dog or anything. You trust me, when you look at him, you can tell. There's a distinct difference between a local wild dog and a fucking coyote. And this was a coyote. So, that in mind, this was a baby.
Aww.
It was just a baby puppy little coyote.
Oh, shit.
And
that is not what I wanted to do.
I think you fucked up.
I done fucked up.
That was not the thing to do.
It's okay, because I have this.
I was just saying, you kind of spelled it, don't you? Anyway, so it's just a little guy, and he's running all by himself. I can see him on the cameras. He's just a pup. He doesn't know what he do.
What? That should have fucking worked.
And,
Motherfucker.
He's got the thing. Yeah, he did. It stunned him. It didn't. Apparently, bind doesn't do the thing we thought it does. You need a control spell or something. Because see, he's stunned. See, he's got the little things above his front head.
Okay.
So anyway, so little baby coyote. I'm watching him on the front cameras for 5 or 10 minutes or so. And he's just wandering by himself. He doesn't have, no mama, nobody following him. He's just apparently wandering on his own. So in a morbid curiosity, I go out there to the fence to just, kind of shoo him away. Because, again, it's kind of good to have something like that just wandering around,
Yeah.
Heavily civilized area, especially because we've got a lot of people that come to the park, the front lot and all that. And damned if the little thing didn't almost want to come up to me instead.
Aww.
I'm going up to the fence, I'm kind of shooting away with my light. It's kind of looking at me I don't know, I think I want to come up to you. And I'm like, no, little guy, you don't. He did end up going away, though. He left on his way. He carried on, my wayward son.
Little desert moon.
Yes, little desert
fluffy desert moon.
Little fluffy desert pupper went on its way, and that was the last I saw that evening. So kind of continuing on the interesting things of my evening. From there is an engineering group that basically, they're working on some piping in the park because there was a rather large leak or something. I don't exactly know the extent of the story and all that. But anyway, it's a group of guys, I've been talking to them. They're all pretty cool and all that. And they're working on the piping. Well, at one point, one of them comes into my office in the middle of the night and says, he needs the front gate opened. Because, he needs to take the truck out to, grab some more diesel for the engines and, the machinery they're using.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever. It's all standard, play-by-play shit I have to deal with. So I go out there, I open the gate for him, and he heads out. He says, I'm just gonna be 10 minutes or whatever. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, yeah, that's easy to deal with. Because, I know there's a gas station literally, right down the street. So, thinking to myself, I'm gonna save some time and effort on my part. I'm not going to lock up the front gate.
Oh, god damn it.
You have to do it, on the other side, yeah. Because when he steps on the pad,
Fine.
it's no, you messed up. So, I leave the front gate open, and
you bitch.
in its place, I decided to hang out there. So, I hang at the front gate just to make sure, no one driving, comes in and drops in.
Yeah.
Because, as a point of note, for all you Pokemon Go players out there are a shit ton of Pokemon stops, both in the parkway as well as close enough to the park that people are there every hour of the night now.
Oh, great.
Literally, at any point I can look out on my front cameras and there will be people in the front parking lot in the little park area that we have. All hours of the night. And sure enough, as I'm waiting at the front gate, just kind of hanging out, I brought my phone out, I'm looking at my, my email or something at the time. Someone from the front lot, and oddly enough, the only person in the front lot, because there was no one else, parked there in a rare moment somehow, drives up and pulls up to me, window down, it's whatever, it's a moderate car, nothing fancy, nothing shit, it's not a fixer-up or anything. And a young 20-something guy, you know, just plain and average looking, like, again, just like his car, you know, nothing wrong, nothing spectacular, just plain and average. Drives up and, you know, says, hey, you playing that Pokemon too? So immediately, as soon as that kind of conversation starts, it's like, yep, yes I am. Because, again, at this point, I've had this conversation, you know, half 100 dozen times now. Because, again, there's thousands, there's millions of people playing. And, again, when it's in the parking lot, I meet people there at all hours of the night, constantly talking about it too. And that's a fun little way of bonding with some random person you just met, you know? Hey, you like this thing? Yeah, me too. Okay. So, you know, whatever, thinking nothing of it. Launching this discussion, we talk about Pokemon for, you know, minutes at a time. Which, in retrospect, I realized the guy who went down the street to go get gas did not take only 5 minutes, as he apparently estimated. In retrospect, it was considerably longer than that. But that's not the point now. So, anyway, we're having a discussion, you know, whatever, nice and casual. We go on, kind of slowly shift subject or whatever. And then there's like a pause and a break in the conversation. And he kind of looks at me from out of his car and says, so I've never really been good at small talk. I like to think I'm a very straightforward person when it comes to this kind of thing. So, I would like to just go ahead and say it. And at this point, as soon as he says that, I'm kind of... I'm getting a little, I guess... Suspicious. I'm like, why? Forward about what? Like, where is this leading? And damned if he doesn't flat out come up and say, he's like, I think you're kind of cute. Do you mind if I suck your dick?
Oh my.
Literally just out of nowhere, and
I can just imagine you're kind of like surprised, like,
And I kind of stopped, and I kind of look at him, and I'm like,
no thank you.
I kind of like look down, because I'm in my uniform, and I kind of look back at him, I'm like, no, thank you. And he kind of looks, he's like, oh well. And then just drives off.
Well then.
And I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do with that now. I'm like, I'm honored, but...
yeah,
It's like, 1, I'm on the clock, 2, it's an entirely open and public space, and 3...
No.
I mean, again, I don't really care.
I'm sorry. For the record, nothing about Enek screams gay.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm by no means gay. I will reach for the sausage platter, maybe.
You know what? It's the pierced ear. They're going back to the 80s.
Yeah, but it's on the wrong side. Mine's on the left, not the right.
I don't know.
Trust me, I had a father that was very specific about this kind of thing when I decided to do it.
Fuck.
Anyway, that's not the point. No,
well then.
I have nothing particularly against it. Like, I would have been okay with it if I was, you know, not at work in the middle of a job with hundreds of cameras around. Anyway, James is ignoring me.
I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out.
She gets very into her game.
I do.
But you know what? I think that may be a topic. No, you know what? I was gonna next episode on the branch. No. I'm gonna extend this a little longer because our timer says we probably should, and
you want to.
Meredith likes to ride me when I don't
baby.
get enough time in on these episodes lately.
Oh my!
Not in a fun way either.
So.
Anyway, so you have something you wanted to talk about, yes?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that big ugly monster that just reared its head, or?
Well, I just enchanted my blade in case I have to fight it.
I noticed that. Oh, that's a lovely thing on the wall back there. It's very.
Oh, I know what I have to do.
It's very Cthulhu.
Boy, it's keeping me insane. Hold on.
It's keeping you insane?
Yes, it is.
It's keeping you insane.
It's invisible at the moment.
Oh. Wait, why are we casting blue?
Because blue reveals red, I thought.
I don't think it was red enemy, though.
Yeah, it was.
It was?
Yeah.
Why isn't that green enemy?
I'm gonna cast them all. I have enough magic for it.
Yeah. Well, because, I mean, if we picked the green thing, I figure all the enemies would be green, right?
True.
Apparently that's not it either.
Well.
Who knows? I don't know. I'm trusting your judgment on this because you've done this before, I think.
I think that's why I can't get through. I mean,
possibly. Have you really explored the whole room?
There we go.
I was gonna say, I figured maybe it had something to do with the purple floor, but nope. Apparently, it's just okay. Apparently, we're not allowed to walk on the purple floor. It looks cleanly at us and says no. You know what? I think we may reveal this mystery, all that it entails, next time on the branch.
Yeah, and next time I'll be able to tell you all. Are you sure? Because I think that was... Because we started at... What time did we start at?
Oh, look, right here. See, we're doing some technicality stuff behind the branch.
Oh.
See?
Huh.
Yeah. There's our time limit. Anyway, we'll talk about Jamie's neato thing next time.
Next time.
On the branch.